I mean, I got big plans. I could say big plans that haven't even been made yet. Just plans that will just come to fruition at random. Okay, so traffic hasn't been terrible yet. Commercial is still in demand. So, okay, so first off, somehow medical is still making it all the way over here. I guess that's okay. But we'll just throw in something to make, just to make sure everyone's gonna be okay. There's gonna be a fire department in this sector, because I know they're going to need it. Can you give me something to work with, game? Shit. There you go. And then I'm going to need something here. One-way streets wreak havoc on response time. They really do. Like, these are going to have a lot more emergency services near them for that reason. I guess that's the major downside to them. How's education doing? Elementary schools are sorely needed. I'll just jam it at the end right here. Apparently that's not enough education. How if I pop one right here? That should give enough elementary school coverage. Well, it's still fairly low. I mean, since this will be a high residential area, or high density, maybe I could just keep chalking those there, you know? What I can do... Let's not screw with the way I'm having things laid out here. I could probably just start doing lower class, not lower class, but lower density stuff down here. Because I want the higher density stuff to be up north, closer to everything. Although I am planning to put a downtowns thing over here, so I would expect low density residential would be here, or not as close to it. I don't know. I have no idea what exactly I'm going for, because realistically, apparently from what I'm interpreting, low residential or low density is the one that, you know, grows, since they're like small families and stuff like that. They like grow their family out, have kids, you know, do the busy stuff. But yeah, that would mean I have to have a good high density to low density proportion ratio. Because high density will cram a lot more people in a smaller area, you know, good for taxes, but it won't really allow... It's not really conducive to growing my city, you know, like having good residential demand. I mean, residential demand is coming up every once in a while, but I still want it to be constant, because as my goal was set up at the beginning of this recording, you know, session, like, not the session, but like this when I started recording these series, I'm like, I want to hit the last milestone. And the last milestone is also important because that unlocks the ability to use the 25 tile thing, like that mod. Like, I have to get a population of 80,000 before I can get that, and that was kind of like my ultimate goal. Like SimCity, there isn't really an end goal. I mean, once you get to a certain point, you're just gonna have to decide when to stop. But for me, I want to get to that 80,000, unlock all the other areas, and then expand out slowly. I am waiting for the next big update for tunnels and shit, but tunnels and more buildings, and I'll probably continue from there. Like, maybe I'll end the session for the end of the series for now, and then once the more and more updates come along, I'll just keep adding to the city slowly as time goes on. Like, I don't know, I kind of don't want to call this city done and then leave it and start a new one. I mean, I could somewhere here or there just to try out new types of traffic layouts like I have here, but this city has grown on me, no pun intended or whatever. But like, I've been playing this one since the game came out, you know, here and there, infrequently, might I add, but still, it still was there for a long time. Power is not going where I thought it would, and water is not either. There you go. Everyone happy? No, no one is still not happy? Can I sneak some electricity through the back door here? I just like how when residences come in, they propagate from one random location in the center of where there's no power to be found. It's a little bit unsettling. Alright, so they want offices. I also found out that commercial is really bad on noise pollution. Here it is. Like, see? This is really loud, and then residences are next to it, you know? It's like, okay. Also, somehow the subway stations are loud. I mean, I can understand train stations, but subway stations are a bit different to me. There, we can just start unloading those sections as well. I kind of saved this area for offices, though, so... let's do it to it. Wow, these are some interesting buildings. I wonder if the new update will dynamically update buildings as they... because I remember the new update's supposed to have new building distribution. Or variety, sorry. Time to put commercial here. God, this bothers me that I can't really do anything with this fire station here. Like, I could put buildings around it, but it just seems like it'd be out of place, you know? Okay, so what else do I got? Hopefully traffic ain't that bad around these parts. Yeah, so basically this two-way center spine street should be able to, like, the center spine street coupled with the frontage roads on the flanks here of this sector should be able to, you know, help traffic in whatever direction they want to go. That's the idea, anyway. Ideas never always 100% in practice, you know? I also want to maximize on space. I mean, there's no point in chalking a bunch of roads down when you can't maximize on everything, right? I would try my best to maximize everything anyway. We'll just fill this chunklet over here full of offices. It's become apparent that commercial is still on the rise. So I'll add a section here. There you go. It's coming down. Parks. I'm really fond of these Japanese parks. Oh, I know why that park isn't really affecting some of these people. Because it's a goddamn one-way street, which means the parks at the end of the one-way street will actually benefit from it more. Unless they're on foot. Then if they're on foot. Because I'm inclined to believe if I put this here, it makes them happier, but they don't really get access to it. Unless I put it down there, kind of thing. Oh well, it's one of those things we'll have to kind of deal with. So here we go. Low density is setting up just fine in these parts here. I can add another tier of low density. Or I could just be an asshole like I was before and just wipe out low density to replace it with higher density. And then realize the city's not growing that well. And then, you know, renege on my previous attempt and, you know, it's a whole train wreck again. I kind of want to source this area too. Like this chunk over here before I start occupying this area here. Though I could probably start occupying the other side of this river here. It's just going to be, it's going to have to be an irregular layout, not like this side, where it's all chunked and sectioned out to some sort of level of weird conformity. Because, you know, there's nothing I could really do about that. I'm also considering putting pedestrian streets. Like, for example, here's an office area, right? I would think that people that work in this office section would love to have a way to walk across. I'm also trying to be more considerate to pedestrians, so... Here, let's put a heightened road. Oops, not what I meant to do. Can I make it raised? Oh, that explains a lot. I didn't have it raised because my numlock was off. Space already occupied. There you go. Then we are going to wander you across here. Boom. There you go. Happy? That's a weird pedestrian bridge, but you know, it should work. What the hell? How the hell did that happen? Well, I know how it happened, but I'm just curious as to how it did it like that. Slope too steep. I know it's too steep. Can you use someone to work with? No? Yes? I have no idea. Here, I'll make it end up in the center here. Then I'll have it drop down on each side. There you go, double trouble. There you go, that way people can get across safely. Gonna do the same with this commercial area. Apparently, the way I designed that slope, it's not happy about trying to get across. God, that siren's like nails on a chalkboard. Alright, so now we can cut this across here. Right there. Right there. Boom. There you go. I guess I could have like people bridges across the center. That's a great idea, actually. Why don't we do that? I think that would actually cut down on the amount of people trying to cross, like, into the area across the freeway. Well, shit, why didn't I do this before? God, I feel fucking stupid. Like, what I could have done is use this to, you know, bring people together on these edges here. God, you sirens are fucking annoying. Okay, so I can't do anything with this area because there's a lot in the way. What if I... Shit. What if I did this? No, I can't. What if I did this? Raised it up? No, I can't really service this area. And this area is even harder because the way it's laid out. Top. See, that one stays blue, but I can't. See, why can I do up to down here, but I can't do it the other way around? I think that's because it services the school, I suppose. I don't even know. We're doing the Skyways now. We're definitely doing Skyways. Now, why aren't these guys aligning? There you go. Yes, pedestrian Skyways. This is the future. Although, they're so long, I don't know if anyone would be willing to take them. Like, their path requires a long-ass walking distance. I don't know. I'm merely speculating and hoping that it's going to reduce the traffic, because a lot of this traffic here is people coming around and you turning around, you know? I mean, even if I put buses there, there's still gonna be shit clogging up. No pun intended. Because, you know, there might be a sewer problem real soon. Actually, my sewer problem's good, so. Or, my sewer capacity's good. Alright, so I placed that down. Yeah, speaking of which, I should just start putting the parkways, or the skyways here, like, right away. Too steep my ass, dude. I don't know. I am considering putting, like, overpasses. Like, have these roads shoot over. Actually, is there even enough room to do that? Like, I was just gonna do something like that. You know, have, like, an overpass. But, I guess the slope's too steep. Okay, well, Skyway it is! There you go, that definitely cut the power off. There you go. Just put a giant brick rectangle of concrete next to the walkway. It seems like a lot of money. What do I know? I don't know how much concrete costs. Okay, so let's eliminate this first. Let's try to trim off all these undesirable power lines that don't really have much use at the moment. There you go. You're gonna get emptied. You're gonna get moved. Because I know this section of town still needs power. Just how or where it's going to be received is another thing entirely. Connect to you. Elevate. There you go. Everyone happy. And now the Sky Bridge, which I highly doubt is going to be able to... You know, people are willing to use it all the way at this extreme distance. Oh, I can't go any higher? That is hilarious. I thought I could go higher. I guess I have to go lower. Or can I just go under the damn thing? Oh look, I can go under it. Space already occupied my ass. See, why can't it let me go under it upon the initial, See, I can go under upon the initial. This is actually quite funny to me now. And then down we go. Erg! Comply! Comply, damn it. And there we go. This extremely convoluted central skyway for pedestrians. That, I guess would go well over here as well. Although these are offices. Yeah, these are offices. I guess these residents over here can use it to walk across to the, we could do pedestrian tunnels, too. Well, in the future, not now. That'd be cool. So first off, let's give these people a place to expand to. I'm opening the coast to the public. There. Also, I'm allowing access to the other side. Yes, that's right, the other side. I was gonna laugh if it let me place pathway through there. Can I bridge? Yes, I can. Yoink. Look at that, everyone. You can go to work. Is this the greatest idea you've ever had? No, no. Pretty terrible. But I kind of sleep better at night knowing that, you know, I found a different way. I found a different way. So, dig under you. Slope too steep my ass, dude. Am I gonna have to go King Kong on this thing's ass? Like, look at that, seriously. It's like a dick measuring contest on who can be the tallest fucking pylon. God, that is freaking tall. There. That should work. So there you go. This one major road has a walkway, and this other major road has a walkway as well. Boom, everybody happy. I have no evidence to say so, but I'm gonna assume they're all happy with what I've done. You're good. You're good. You're good. Well, they empty a lot quicker than I remember. Dump, dump, dump. Traffic doesn't seem so backed up as it used to be. God, this Skyway project's gonna be interesting, to say the least. Alright. More residences. The higher density kind as well. And let's see where we can place real parks again. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to do like a patterning. Wait a minute, it appears traffic's heading in this direction. Okay, I guess that's an okay thing then. I'll put the park right here. So everyone kind of sources out down that direction. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of it now. Yeah, so you want people to be able to enter through one way, and you want the parks to be at the edge, I suppose, like at the tip, where like at the very end of the one-way street where they'll like fill into it. Like these guys will go all the way down and fill into this park right here, kind of deal, and then everyone in this northern part will kind of fill in their own type of stuff. So that ends up there. This one will end up here. Or I guess I could put it on the other side. Whichever floats the boat. This park here. Huh. I forgot about the economy. Let's make it under 25. Yeah, I'm starting to think that 150% is grossly inefficient. I don't know, that might just be me. So how's that property value look? Abysmal. Well, you know what? I'll treat it in a second. Offices are on the rise. Offices don't emit a lot of noise pollution for some reason, so I guess everyone clocking away at their computers is fairly silent. I don't know how commercial areas are inherently loud, but I guess that's that. I guess I'm going to have to jam parks in these center areas, because the center areas are just abysmal. So let's try... I was gonna say we could just, you know, bomb the center areas with huge-ass parks. Like, we can jam one right here. Actually, would it fit the other way? I guess not. That is a huge-ass park. How big is this one? Oh, so this one would probably fill that corner a lot better than that one will. Yeah, I'm interested in parks that will fill a corner, one of these slots out. That won't do it. That one just might. Boop. Put another one right here. Another one right there. Another one right there. Everyone should be good. Yeah, this back area is kind of awkward, I have to admit. Like, there's not really much I can put back here. I guess I could jam cemeteries in here. Eh, why not? I'm always gonna love how healthcare and deathcare are in the same slot. Is this excessive? Yes. Do I care? Eh. Boom. There you go. The cure to death is by fire, I think. Oh look, now we actually need police here? Is that gonna be a thing? I don't know, I feel like just one police station is enough to quell the entire crime. The entire, one police station can control crime in the entirety of a city. Seriously. Like, criminals are just so harmless in this game compared to SimCity, because just anywhere there's people at all, there's going to be severe amounts of crime. Like, uneducated people, they're criminals automatically. And then, you know, they just keep growing and growing and growing no matter how many cops you jam in the place. But here, they don't care. No one cares. It's like, ultimately, the biggest thing I have to worry about in this game is just traffic. Which, you know, fundamentally speaking, is a really realistic component. Because once you get to a certain point, you're gonna be... You won't be able to support your city and sustain it if shit can't get places, you know? I just have this token solar plant just chilling here. Alright, now here's where things are getting interesting. And this is where I'll use my traffic tool. Turn off traffic lights. Now there are no traffic lights. See? This mod's very useful because it just removes traffic lights. Whoops, there was no traffic lights there in the first place. That's weird. Oh, original true traffic lights false. Okay, well, I need to keep an eye on that. God, traffic lights on that would be terrible. Traffic lights false. Traffic lights false. Traffic lights false. 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 Okay. So incoming traffic won't have to hit a traffic light, except here. Oh, I get it. All outgoing one-way streets will have traffic lights. Well, the reverse is true for the one-ways coming in. That looks chock full. That's interesting. What is causing it? Let's check the new traffic tool. Holy shit-a-roni. Well, at least they're not using the frontage road as an actual road. You know, like they were earlier. How about here? That's not as bad. But, look at that. It's starting to shape up. Yay! Megapolis! Oh my god, yes, finally hit this milestone. Woo! Fireworks! I was just trying to, you know, lament and feel good about this new area and my new proposed sky bridge, but now I hit that milestone, which means I can buy more tiles.